Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to a spur of the moment road trip. I am so excited. I've wanted to do this forever. We did this years ago. We went up to Newport, Oregon to the Ripley's, believe it or not, and Louis Tussaud's Wax Museum, which we went years ago. It was kind of cheesy then, but over the year of the 2020, so during COVID, they were closed down, and apparently they redid the whole thing and it's supposed to be super cool. So we're excited. Aren't you excited?
Yes.
This is a guy that loves a good road trip. I make it fun. You know it. Anyway, so I'm going to do little bits because on the way up there, we're on the 101, which is a beautiful drive anyway. But we're going to pass the Cedar Head Lighthouse. So we're not going to visit, but I'll show you where that is. And the Oregon Sea Lion Caves. We've been there like 3 times, and all 3 times there's been a reason you couldn't go down in the caves. And they keep giving us a ticket and they tell us that it's good forever. You can keep coming back. But every time we come back, we don't have our ticket. So of course, this time we don't have our tickets, but that's fine. We're not stopping there, but I'll show you where it is. So anyway, this is going to be an exciting day and I'm glad you guys get to come along. This is coming into Florence, Oregon, which is a super cute little town. I actually did a video one time about eating at Moe's, which sounds good. They have the original Moe's is in downtown Newport. Maybe we'll check that out because it's supposed to be right there by the Ripley's. This cool bridge. I love these bridges. They're all along the Oregon coast. Pretty cool. Okay, here we are coming up to the Sea Lion Caves. Let me get this off there. Oops, sorry. But look at the haze. I want to point out, I don't know if you guys can see the haze. See that layer? That is literally just a layer of haze over the ocean. And here we are with the Sea Lion Caves. It's super cool though. You go in there, right there, and you go down this side behind this wall. There's a big walkway down to this big cave. And there's huge sea lions in there a lot of times. Not the last 3 times we've been there. Couldn't go in there, but for some reason. But anyway, super fun. And then this is just it's actually a really pretty drive. Our only problem with it is the guy that's ahead of this minivan, of course this minivan's going slow, but it's curves, is like really slow.
There's the lighthouse.
Yep, and then we're coming up to the Cedar Head Lighthouse, which is over there. We'll come around to it. Hang on. We'll just let you ride down this curvy road. It's really pretty. That's a pretty picture over there. And then down here, the ocean down here. Ooh, and then there's that devil's hole thing. Ooh, this is good to know the height of this. How high is this bridge? All right, we'll show you in a second. Okay, you guys, here is a weird story. This is one time years ago, like 11 years ago, blow my mind. Our grandson was born and we were camping in our old camper trailer in Newport. And when he was born, we had to drive a couple hours back to go see him. It was an exciting day. But then we were coming back up here and it was really late, probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. And it was raining and terrible weather. And we were driving up here and there was not a soul on the road. And all of a sudden, literally from around one of these corners came this car, and it was flashing its light at us. And I said, wow, I wonder what's going on. My husband said, I don't know. He slowed down. I looked behind us, couldn't see that car anymore. And we came around the corner and there was this huge elk standing right in the middle of the road. And honestly, if that guy had not shown up, we would have hit that elk and it would have been a super nasty accident because it was just like the perfect situation. It was right here. Perfect situation for it to be horrible. And there's a sign right there for elk, and literally there was an elk standing right here. Slowed down enough to be able to avoid it. And I seriously believe that was divine intervention because that car showed up out of nowhere, looked behind us, and that car had vanished. And it was just to let us know that had happened. And so that was just kind of freaky, and I just wanted to share that with you. Okay. Oh my God, this is so exciting. I can't stand myself. I'm super excited. Here we are. We're going inside. And as he says, it's this way to the weird.
You're holding closing up the line.
Okay, this is made of foam insulation, toilet paper, and silverware. That's pretty amazing. And there's some size 24 shoes. All right, who doesn't need an amazing piece of artwork made out of toast? Says it's out of toast. Look at that, pretty amazing. Okay, so this is a funeral hair wreath, and my husband's cousin has one from his family that is so amazing. It's incredible. But those are, believe it or not, during the Victorian era, funeral wreaths were made from the hair of the departed loved ones. Hair from the most recently deceased family member was formed into flowers and placed within the center of the wreath. The wreath would grow as families lost members. The open top of the wreath symbolized the ascent to heaven, as well as a place to insert the next section of hair. So anyway, yeah, he's got one in his family that's huge. And here's some painted Pringles. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is a Titanic, a replica of the Titanic made entirely from matchsticks. I think that's cool. Thousands of ordinary household matchsticks. Pretty amazing. There's Marilyn Monroe. That's kind of cool. That's a good movie. There's Sheldon Cooper and his spot on the couch. Pirates of the Caribbean action. Ooh, shot a cannonball, babe.
Like my father before me.
Okay, here's a crosscut of a giant sequoia that started in, the tree was born in 550 BC, and it goes on, and some of the things are like 44 BC, Julius Caesar dies, 537 AD, King Arthur of Britain dies. The Tower of London was constructed in 1077 AD, clear across to the very end where it fell in 1950. Amazing. Like, that's one tree, and you can see here, it was almost as tall, it's taller than a space shuttle, almost as tall as the Statue of Liberty. That is incredible, believe it or not. Okay, you guys, we are at a place, it's a pull-off, it's called Cook's Chasm, and this is a place out here called Thor's Well, and every once in a while, the waves will go back far enough that literally there's a huge hole, and it just makes this huge, like, hole down in the water. There it is, see it? See, it comes up right there where those people are standing. When it's higher tide, see? Splashing up right there. Isn't that cool? But when it's higher tide, you don't see the rocks, and all of a sudden you just see the water go in this huge hole. It's right down there. It's very cool. There it is. How fun. Pretty amazing. I don't want to go down there and look in it because I'm afraid of it. But there it comes. And the higher the waves are, the more it comes up, and it's super fun to watch.